Welcome back to Factorio Space Age. Going to be speeding things up today. In the form of speed modules, and assembly machine 3s, and express belts, and all kinds of good stuff. Might also need power. We will see. Speed modules. Increases energy consumption by 50%. Oh yeah. Power is going to be a thing we need to worry about first here, clearly. Let's see what our options would be. We'd set up a bunch more solar. That'd be pretty good. How are we currently doing on steam engines doing stuff? They're going. You're doing alright. Currently using a lot of solar. If we get some more solar, we could also just be fine. Let's go put some, just plop a bunch more solar down. Also gotta need to consider the number of accumulators, but one thing at a time here. Cleaning up some more mines here. Also make some more space in the middle of the base. That's pretty good. Let's grab some solar panels. Let's place all these. Should be great. And some accumulators. Why not? Some amount of some of these and some other amount of some of these. Where do I want to put these though? Where's our best angle? It's more deserty-ish down this way. Probably the easiest spot. Okay, let's go that way. Probably want to split these into, like, not all right next to each other. Just so they have, like, room to walk and stuff. Would be beneficial. But, well, this part isn't even done. Any additional belts here? We built 3 here. Put some stuff in here. Can't display more of these at the same time, unfortunately. Got the accumulators accumulated. Which is an important part, because without the accumulators, we don't have everything else. We also need substations. That's also part of this. We have anything that's making substations? Or just make some of those ourselves? We got some things out here. Let's make more laser turrets. Kind of don't need all the laser turrets we currently have on us. You can have those. Let's take up a bit of space here. There's the accumulators. There's the solar panels. What was making these? Advanced circuits, copper, and steel. Okay. We have advanced circuits over here. I don't know if we're actually having anything making substations. You know, look for places where advanced circuits exist, which is right here. It only makes this stuff. And some over here. That's just making more sciencey bits. Comes down this way, goes over this way, up this way to make the splitters here. But let's have advanced circuits over here now. So we probably could set up something to make some substations. So it would be helpful. That's what I'll need. Copper cable, steel, and circuits. Alright. We got copper, well, kinda here. Not really. Let's try its best. We got copper here. How long does it take to make this? 0.5 seconds to make a substation. Okay. We can definitely make plenty of those. Something weird with the copper here. Bring it over this way. Of course, it's just going to be taking from there. It's not ideal. Copper here. And then, just back to 2 for right now. Just back to 1. Assembly machine. I guess we could have just taken, well, not like that. Copper. That. Steel. It's here next to the ammo. It's a disaster. It keeps working. It's a disaster that works. And no. Make this a longer underground. And this can go here. And a box for some substations. Are these stacked too? 6 times 50. That's pretty good. Also needs to be copper cable, not that. So, everything we need. Okay. This is gonna be beautiful. And this can go here. Make copper cable. There you go. Copper cable. Substations. Being made. Assuming this copper here actually gets there. Kind of this whole situation with the copper going weird. The stuff getting to places, sort of. It's a system. Kinda. It's not much of a system. It's going. Just make you some copper cable here to be quicker. Can maybe facilitate that a bit. There you go. So we gotta say good starting number here of these substations. Now the slowdown is grabbing the steel. That's alright. There's only so many to make in here. We've also finished all of our research. Okay. Let's put in the rest of this copper cable. We can figure out what we're going to be researching next. 25 substations? Should be good. What can we research? That's the other question. Laser shooting speed, worker speed, certain capacity bonus, mining productivity. Got some good stuff here. Kind of do just want more steel. Let's go for the 1500 science pack requirement for 10% steel efficiency. Go nuts. Mining productivity for 1000. Insert capacity. Let's get laser shooting. Better fire that we don't use. Stronger explosions. And robot speed. That'll keep it busy for a little bit. There you go. Okay. Let's go place down some solar panels. Help a little bit at least. Should probably just be going towards getting more like nuclear going, but that's a whole extra business. Let's give ourselves... Let's just continue this grid here that we had previously been working on. We'll give a space in the middle here of 1. That's why not. Right on the line. And then right here. I'll give us some space to be able to walk through things. Let's cover up this entire area out here with more stuff. I'm not gonna fit perfectly with this here. Yes. This part has some stone on top of it. Move that out of the way. There's some trees. Move those out of the way. If we just move this stone line just out of the way slightly, that would be beneficial. Make it easier to place all these down. We can also get robots going. We also need a lot more power to have the robots be going. We'll just set this up. We can always put in more accumulators too. Do a 5x5 of this. Sure. That's good enough. It's at least a little bit better. That's kind of what we need right now. Right. Let's get the stone. Yeah, better spot here. You just go over here. And we're gonna pick up some bonus rocks. Oh boy. How many stone are we gonna have by the end of this? Yes. Yes, that's how much snow we're gonna have. Yeah, that's fine. We will place solar panels. The stone is in the way. We're gonna go to the other end of this and place solar panels. Not gonna do much during the night here. That's alright. We're keeping this middle lane empty. Just have space to move around. Works for me. Essentially. Then accumulators in the middle. We got no power. Then all this, more of these. Not the substations. Charging up. Unfortunately, they're kind of charging up with the coal power, but as we get more solar panels, that'll also help. Well, it's just gonna be not quite doubling, it looks like. At least something. This is definitely be a job for robots. That's okay. Or at least just go down and place all the solar panels. That'll at least help a little bit here. We can even just do only the solar panel rows and not really worry about the accumulator portion. But also speed things up here a little bit. We have 2 that were not placed in here. Next line up here. All this empty space is really a good spot to just slap down some solar panels. The system works. We can run nice and quick with all of our robot legs. We could even go quicker, but I don't think we really have the power to keep that up most of the time. Especially during night, when the solar-powered power armor is no longer powered. We got the batteries though, so it's kind of fine. Let's place some here. We gonna need more solar panels? It looks like yes. That's okay. And then off the top. Works when we don't run into anything. Now we can pick up some more stone. I'm gonna put this somewhere. Probably just in the stone furnaces. That'd probably work. Make some bricks and such. Okay. Yeah, now we need more solar panels. And so we will go and get more solar panels. Yeah, I think it's making them. Presumably it's doing something with this job here. Stone bricks are doing perfectly fine. How's that? Still a lot more stone is what that is. This box is also full of stone. We'll place some of these in this box. Along with this wood. And some iron ore. Lovely. Also place the vehicles here. With no fuel in them. You can stop blinking. Here's one coal. They need things, clearly. Anyways. That saves a bit of inventory there. Grab some more solar panels. It's not the quickest one solar panel guy making solar panels. It's something though. Fill in some of this at least. That's the dream. We kind of do need enough solar panels to place in order to make this work with getting the accumulators in the middle here too. Let's set up a few accumulator only grids here too. Probably good. Yeah, just a few more solar panels. That'll help a bit. It's something. It's something. We got space. We can make it work. We do need to consider keeping it possible to actually move around too. There you go. Could have like just some accumulators in here. Problem with having this in the middle is this becomes a spot where it can just destroy the substation. It's not ideal. Then more of the accumulators down here further in the base. Here's a space for more accumulators. Let's fill this in. There is some kind of ratio and everything, but as long as we have enough to keep things running, that's the important part. So you can accumulate enough power to keep us going during the night. That's what we need. That's what we want. Right, this guy's in here, not really helping right now. I'm gonna move these ones out to the outside. Place another section of accumulators here. That should be good. And this here. Need another substation outside of the line to actually connect everything. Accumulator charge, production capacity, solar panels. It's higher now. We're charging up the accumulators, even though it's night right now. Okay. Solar production. It's going. During the daytime, 100. At night, drops to 0. So it's currently something. 33. Jumped out at 46. Got up to 76. I wouldn't say it's currently there. Oh, it's between. Turn the bar off there. Okay. Yep, these are connected. Alright. So we need more solar panels and also more accumulators to finish this now. Could also make some ourselves. Only 16 here. Yeah. Alright. Well, that's going to be slightly more power. We can start putting other things in. If we boosted all of the furnaces with the speed modules, that'd be 2 times of it going plus 50% energy consumption. So that would be like just 100% more energy consumption. It's currently using a lot of our energy in itself here. So doubling that would be a bit much. Would be helpful though, if we combine that with putting in express belts and everything everywhere. Do what we can. We can start at least by getting some machine 3s going. Crushing speed of 1.25. Electric consumption of 388. Once again, kind of double. That's better. Let's make everything quicker. Just gonna put it everywhere. Less thinking about what does or doesn't need faster production, less we can worry about things. It does have a higher resting energy usage too, so we do need to consider that. We really will need to upgrade the belts, or to actually make use of being able to craft things faster. And that is something we can accomplish. I just grab in, express everything. That'll be good. put express stuff here for right now. Are going to be switching these around as necessary. Let's have more pocket slots would be great. And actually, it's express underground. Express underground. There you go. Making things more quickly. More gears. More good times. More gears. As we keep increasing other capacities, that also will help. One guy here. Make faster furnaces. You can also put modules in these, make them even quicker. That'd be a lot, though. You know, I'm making more of these. Doing pretty good. I'm sure we're gonna need plenty of these. Got a lot of crafting that happens. Repair pack crafter. It's being limited by the iron supply here. Make the sciences quicker, which does change things slightly. Make the grenades quicker for all that science, or this science. Put them in the weird in-between crafting stuffs. Having faster crafting really only matters if we have enough resources coming into craft things. Well, that's the dream here. We're gonna set it up for success. Alright. We're here. You can also see on the power probably how many of each machine we have going. We'll probably make this work. Here's a lot of craft machines out here. Get all these. Get all these. Assemble everything. Assemble the electronic circuits. Assemble the assembly machines faster with a faster assembly machine. Here, we're out. There's still quite a few more things that need to be assembled. We got the power here. We have 262 assembly machine 3s, 112 assembly machine 2s. So we need 112 more, essentially, is what we're saying. Oh, there's no electronic circuits getting over here. They're being used for everything else. There's no electronic circuits getting over here because there's no iron getting over here. There's no iron getting over here because a lot of the iron is getting taken for this. It's going. Looks like a full fast belt worth of iron's coming in here. It's getting all taken up, making these gears, I guess. At a good speed, clearly. Look at the stack of gears this stack inserter is using. What a guy. So it's turned into a yellow belt here. That's not super. Let's see if we can't make that slightly better here. Now the iron's actually getting over here to make some circuits. It's coming down this way on a slow splitter. That's no good. Got sections in here that are still slow belt, which is definitely something. As long as it keeps working. Well, it's kind of not working. Keep going. Go more quickly. It's also somewhere you can see if there's any weird bottlenecks. If it's been randomly swapped and no longer fast enough. Like, all this tiny amount of iron coming this way. Why so small iron? Some iron coming from here, which is then getting split. And then some of it's being put back on here. It's something, kinda. Not really. The fact the iron goes through all this before it gets up to here to make stuff is a problem. We just need it to actually work. 23 more. That's not enough. It's not enough because we're not getting a sewing machine, so they're not getting gears. I guess we do have all these. We have a box that's taking these? No. It's chugging through all these speed modules here, too. That's alright. This fast sensor is doing everything it can here to add speed modules to the situation. The insert capacity bonus is helping quite nicely. I'm good with that. Keep on working on that. Steel production is also going up. Oh yeah. So all these sewing machine 2s in here. We do have 50 more. How many do we need to finish this? Like 120? Go put these down and then come back and maybe it'll be ready. This up here is not ideal. Also not much iron's getting to here because that was being used for making all the other gears for the belts. Lots of stuff doesn't even need to be faster. You're not making enough things for it to be faster. We have limitations we need to deal with, clearly. One thing at a time. And these. Faster science. We're actually making all this since stone exists again, which is great. Productivity. The last one's here. Now if we look at this, we are down to only 17 assembly machine 2s. These all of them? Could be. Okay. Also grab some more solar panels and accumulators. Keep finishing that up. Accumulate some more. 70 solar panels. That's pretty good. Let's see. Hive of productivity here. It's pretty good. You can have more of these. Use a whole bunch of speed modules. These is gone. How much is left in these mines? 5,000 copper, 19,000 stone, 1,600 coal, and the iron is already gone. Perfect. Beautiful. Okay. Let's get these in place here. Look at those low density structures at breakneck speed. There's one assembly machine 2 somewhere. How mysterious. Clearly we can't have that. Let's see if we can find it. Could just be some random assembly machine somewhere random. Looking for one blue thing. Very possibly just kind of miss it. I think being assembled anywhere else? Not that I would think of. Well, I'm sure it's out here somewhere. We're gonna worry about finding it? A little bit, yes, honestly. Would we have any assembling going on anywhere else? They're just mining stuff. Doing fine. This is just all my smelt and stuff. Over here. Mining stuff. Pumping stuff. Mining stuff. Got mines. I'm gonna look for specific items on the map somewhere. Probably not really. I'm sure we'll find it someday. Right now, we need to clearly improve the ore production. Power's doing... And it used up all of the accumulators. Solar panels plateauing at 80. Steam's plateauing at 122. Needs more. Use all the accumulator charge since everything's chugging along. I don't know if I really want to set up nuclear. It's a whole system. Could just place down a whole bunch more steam engines. It's not an elegant solution by any means. It's at least something. Clearly we need something here. Especially if we're about to go and increase the power demand of a bunch of stuff. Not exactly the best way of not using a whole bunch of extra power. A few more bits in here. Accumulating something. Not quite. That's what. Couldn't quite reach there. Right. And here. We need like a few more of these solar cells, basically. And that would be enough. Ish. Always need more. You always need more. As the never-ending system here of constantly needing more of pretty much everything. Pretty much all the time. This will at least help slightly. Problem with steam engines is that we keep on needing more fuel for said steam engines. And then that goes into whole other problems, of course. Alright. How are we looking now? At production levels. We're producing ever so slightly more than we're using for right now. So why is the machine too? We're using 22 megawatts if we want to sell the machine. I'm suspicious of you. You exist? You might not exist. Not on the list here. Maybe we got the last one. Maybe it's gone. Or I guess it's just not going. The minimum consumption exists, though, so it probably exists. Maybe it doesn't. Okay, it's fine. That's just how much is done on the hour here. Just average. Okay. So now these solar is bumping up to 84. Still not really quite enough. Where's our limiting situations here? What is the current problem? It's iron and copper. Just the way that it's getting into where it needs to be. Some steel, some copper. Okay. I want to kind of just take out this entire system of where the ore is coming in from. We just need another line of copper that actually just goes into here. That would help for that front. How's the current lines of copper doing? going. This one's mostly going. This one is mostly going. This one's mostly going. Just take some of the other copper here. Send it in there. That'll at least be something to help make some more copper happen. Kind of need just ins and outs, just all connected. These rocks in the way. And here. Speed of shotgun. I'll get rid of all these rocks. Try not to blow up anything else. Would be unhelpful. Okay. So currently we have this copper doing this, I guess. I mean, this is like 4 lines of copper coming in. Can definitely send some more of this down. Have that make that copper. And it's coming into here and barely accomplishing anything. Just want you to switch this around. We'll leave these last 2 to deal with the final dredges of copper ore coming in. This will make us more copper. Send it down this first line. That'll be good. In terms of iron production, this line's kind of full. This line is not, and this line is not. Interesting. How much iron is coming in these belts here? I guess the problem is some of it's going to make steel and things. It's never going to be quite enough there. This is going to have to make steel. This is also coming over here to also make some steel. So in total, I don't have quite as much iron as we might want. It's going into various ways here. A lot of it's getting taken here. The furthest in iron connection. We're taking more from here because we don't have more to get from here. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of the iron is currently making steel. It splits it here. Or to get down onto this line to bring back up to make gears and stuff, and then it's okay for a little bit. It splits off some for here to make some of that, and the rest of it goes there. Which is clearly not enough to get too far here. Iron is going at the speed that it can. It seems, though. This one's not being completely used up. It's getting added from here, for I guess kind of no reason currently. Let's take that off. I guess that was to make sure that if that first one ended, we would still be getting iron down here. Not really. It goes this way, and then it goes in with this one again. Then it goes this way, and then it goes this way. So yeah, this connects into there before there anyways. It's fine. This is here. The upper iron is trying. Only a little bit of it's getting that way, though. So we get to here. This is full. So we could honestly just send it the other way. Help a little bit. Get some more iron up on this line. And of course, we're going to hit the same problem again, where now there's going to be less iron on the lower lane. It is a problem for express belts. Currently, even when it's going at full speed here, we're not really using all the furnaces. They are starting to turn on here. So if we speed up some of this here. Make more iron. Also, some of this iron isn't going here. It's going up to steel also. We're probably just taking everything out of here as it currently stands. It's being unbacked up. I have multiple irons going in multiple ways. Okay, this iron comes down here, it loops with this, loops with that, comes back into here. Yeah. What this needs is kind of completely reworked, I'd say. So let's give 2 here, takes off 1, puts them back on. One of the lanes goes over to here. Other lane continues with it for a little bit. What you do is plug in this iron here, plug in this iron here, plug in that iron there, send this iron down to here. That'll fill up that size requirements. We have no iron going this way. Where's this trying to go? This goes up through all this, through into here, to get to here. There's just more iron later in here, I guess. Anything take it off of this in the meantime? Just put the other iron mess into this. Let's take this part. Plugs in there, plugs in there. And then iron gets to where it's going. Without going through so many extra steps. This is flowing, this is flowing. It's all going. It gets used up here, split up here, grabs a lot of it off of this, and then there's not much that gets to here. Other iron. It's coming through here, through here, through here, through here. Over to here, over to here, and now it's good here for at least now. So that's restocking up a little bit. That's going. So this iron up here is not accomplishing too much. It's making a whole bunch of gears. Then what remains gets down to here, which is going to help once we get the rest of this iron coming this way. It's filling up again. It's alright. Just a bit of a organization problem more than anything. There's still not a huge amount of iron in the middle here, though. This could be a situation where express belts could help. So for that we need express splitters. Express belts. So now we're not getting a full section of iron here. So even that's not going to accomplish everything. Looks like we emptied the things that have been filled here. And now the ore production is only getting to here. This iron to make steel is going to there. This iron is not full, this iron is not full. We kind of just need really another iron smelting, or just more another iron patch even would help. Where would we find one of those? There's one here. There's nests. There's iron here. A little bit of iron here. We got power going to that one at least. Not many super good options here currently. Stone. We're getting to also kind of train distance. Also, trains awkward since we can't destroy the problematic walls here or anything yet. So it's also something to consider. Yeah, currently putting down express belts is not going to help too much with that, since it's just using it all up currently. Any weird looking copper sections right now? I guess we're kind of getting limited by the iron in general. I think the problem is we're getting limited. We're limited by the iron plates, which is currently being limited by the iron ore, which is currently being limited by the belts that bring the iron ore to where it splits off and becomes also going to steel. So I suppose we might be able to increase it a bit by making express belts from the mines. Because if we get the ore coming in here slightly faster, it would at least help. Run all back here. Make sure it's all going the right way. Great enough speed. And then the question becomes, can the mines produce so much ore? Answer's looking like probably right now. Also gives us an opportunity to clean up the expended sections here. You, these two. How are we doing? Looks like most of them are mining. These over here are too far into the chain. They're not mining. Let's send some of this over this way. A balancer, this is not. As long as it's sending in faster iron. This was 30, now we're saying 45 items per second. Assuming they're actually continuing to go at full speed. If there's any just fast belts along the way, it just slows down. It's looking pretty express. It's going through here at full capacity. It's pretty obvious when it hitches, so it should be alright. It's getting to here. It's slowing down slightly. Does mean we're getting slightly more iron into here. It's not enough to make a full anything. It's at least something. Must be sending more here to make more steel, so that's going. It's really a similar idea with the express over this way. With the current productivity coming in, express belts beyond the splitters aren't necessary. Just run it back. Also just automatically replaces the undergrounds too, so that's really nice. Okay. Trains would also work. Trains would also work. Then we'd have to put trains up, so. Express belt here. I guess it's also two belts coming from the same mine here, so. As it currently stands, bringing in more ore from just one of the mines is more convenient than bringing in another mine. Unfortunately, we've run out of express belt, so it's not actually going to do anything right now. It's going to go slightly quicker for a little bit. But it's not being supplied with more all the way from the mine, so it's actually not going to do anything. Hopefully we've made a bunch more express belt while we've been placing these in. We get at least enough to actually have this going. There's this iron here. This iron here. Copper, copper, copper up this way. So yeah, we only have these. We only have the 2 iron mines here. Not ideal. Let's see if we can go grab some more ore here. More iron's being made. So that's good. It's just all connected and everything. How much more belt we got? A little bit. Because of an iron gears, because of an iron shortage problem. Of course. Just to try to make it down a little bit. Let's have this connect to this. At least share this iron more evenly here. Oh, there's wood on the belt. Nope, 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 don't do that. Inventory's full, huh? Take that. Take that. Okay. Don't do that. 500 more express belt. At least get us back this way. Probably. Express belt. And then we can try to put some more coming further. This is assuming that this mine can support 2 express belts worth of ore at the same time. Which is possible. We'll see. Or maybe it's not. We'll see. Running. Running. I don't think putting express on the actual in the mine would be necessary. Seems fine so far. And then once we have more ore coming into the system, we'll be able to actually have everything going. Express splitter here. Express belt here. Oh. Well. Got a system going here. Not really. Alright. Now this whole bit is going at a slightly quicker speed. Pick up the fast belt we left behind. Just about. Just about works. Alright. So that one's going faster. Let's just speed up this one. Assuming everything here is going at good enough speed. Okay. Some finished miners here. That one wasn't. Keep up the good work. Okay. There's some damage. Doesn't seem to be too damaged though. 49, 49, 20. Yeah, some more ammo. Something like that. Okay. Express belt here. All the way back. Or at least some of the way back. We only have this much more. Yep. We're gonna need quite a few more express belt in order to get this second set of iron further back here. That's kind of the idea, though. It's kind of the idea. So let's go in. It's kind of bunching up here a little bit. What's happening with that? It's coming through here. Just bunching up because there's the splitters situation here. Where most of it's going this way, some of it's also going this way on a fast belt. And that's going up to make more steel up there. Okay. So this other iron is here. Just split between those, I suppose. So that's making as much iron as it can here. It's mostly filling this one, it looks like, which is good. Also mostly filling this one. It's mostly going both directions here. We mostly have a good amount of iron. Until it gets to here, where it's just immediately kind of dead again. Just grabs all the iron off of there. My goodness. So you need an express belt going through the middle here, at least. Get iron where it's needing to go. Just for making more, because there's more coming in. That's being limited by the ability to grab gears here currently. So we have the longer belts here. Longer inserters. Swap this around slightly, that would help. We got a little bit of too many things on our person right now. Let's put some stuff away. Probably gonna need more boxes of things to put things away. We need stone bricks on us. Regular power poles. These guys. We need an iron chest. Either those. Don't need wood. Don't need that much iron. Explosives, batteries, plastic. Got so many circuits. Engines. Extra shotguns. Don't really need the shells either, let's be honest. It's only something. Oh, another coal. You're the last coal guy. Gonna mine another 110 coal and then you're done forever. Brilliant. Not really anywhere else we could get more gears in here. It's just a slow but steady process, I suppose. Let's see, a little bit more of the coal in here. A little bit more of the iron in here. 170. Something. It's quite the trip. Currently we have more copper production, so we don't need quite as many faster belt for that. Ultimately, as it currently stands, we got 2 express belts coming in, leading into only 2 fast belts. So kind of at this point, we kind of, if we want to get more, we'd actually need to put some express belts going into here. I think a fast belt's mostly good enough, as long as it's actually full. Assuming these actually are. An express belt. Worth coming in here. It's also going up to the coal. It's also going up to a steel section though here. These are facing the wrong way. Weird. I managed that. It's like a weird furnace shape there. So it wasn't going the right way. Okay. Well, that's helpful. I mean, we don't need more than 2 fast belts of iron ore here anyways, since we're going to only end up with 2 fast belts of iron plates by the end, in theory. A little bit more would be good, though. How much more do we need? More than that. Do we make any ourselves? No, because it needs lubricant. We can feed it gears, though. Here is gears. Speed it up. Speed it up. Let's go. This is totally gonna work. Here's some gears. Don't know how many we need. So how's this doing for the gear production, guys? Just standing here. I mean, it uses a lot more gears when it's trying to make everything down here. That is speeding up a little bit, though. So it's only made another 50. 117 more. I don't really have a box full of gears or anything. It's looking a little bit better, though. We still have this iron. I guess the copper is also being kind of weird again here. So the way we've set it up. Copper coming from there. Some of it comes down here, and then some of it comes to here. And some of it goes down here. And some of it goes through here. It's kind of empty here. Until it meets back up with this one back over here. It's fine. Just a case of how it's getting in there. For the most part, everything looks to be going alright, though. So that's good. We're going to unlimit this a little bit more, so we keep making more of this. It's 150. More gears. Usually this takes 10 gears, though. This also takes a bunch of gears for this whole system. This one needs more gears. This one needs gears. Everything just needs gears. It's out of control. 180. Just want to connect it up. Just wanted to connect it up. That'd be great. Now it's going to there and there. This is going to here and here. Back to where we managed to make it here. It should be where it slows down. The copper is definitely trickling in here. We could definitely have more copper being smelted. This is the speed of the belt moving. This is slower. Fast belt. There it is. The end of the express. How far will 180 get us? Probably not too far. It's here. Made it to here. So let's made it to here. Express. It is fast belt for this part, and this part, and this part, and this part. This part, and this part. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we need more. That's express. We just need just a few hundred more. A few hundred more would be good. That's gonna take a little bit. Got some mine productivity coming though. That'll be good. And express belts don't have more power usage. That's another benefit. Something to consider. Alright. I do want to get this last bit of express going. So while we wait just a little bit longer for more belt to be made. I mean, we even need it. The ore is getting here mostly. It's going through. It's doing great. For one reason or another. go play some more solar. Why not? Power's doing... Could be better. Keep on emptying out the accumulator charge here. Gets up to 2.8 gigawatts and drains it all. The accumulator max charging only gets up to here. I think we really just need more accumulator charge too. Grab what we can here. More of everything would be better. Let's see. More solar. More accumulator. More fun. That's something? Hey, there's a missing accumulator here. I mean, there's missing accumulators plural here. So maybe we have it set up. Finish this block of stuff here. Finish it correctly also. We need to get bots. That would help a lot. Okay. Let's set up another just chunk of accumulators right here. That could be good. We got the defenses down below. We also kind of need to move the defenses out to the other side of the solar. Would not like that being all ripped apart. That would be unfortunate. Okay. This is going to need an accumulator section here. We can have that connected to regular power poles on the outside. Where are these? That's where accumulators go. Okay. Because you need enough accumulator charge to last overnight if you're just using solar panels. It's an idea. It's a thought. Clearly we need more. Okay. So we currently have out here, looks to be a 4x5. Which is not quite what I wanted. Make it 5x5. I need to grab some more substations here too. Want to keep expanding this. And solar panels. We got all this space, might as well use it. Might as well. Okay. A few hundred more solar panels. How far across is this in terms of solar panels? At least some. 87 down to 57, so 30. So 6 across per substation here. So it's 6 and then 6 and then 2, 4. Yeah. It's a something. It's something. The more we place, the better. We could just also just set up a few more steam engines just to keep things going. Do want to get nuclear. Do want to get robots. Not as excited to get trains. Those are always an issue. We just got big belts from across the world. Is that enough? Probably not. Okay. How's that looking? A little bit better. We do have this section here. This is 6x4 and this is 5x5. Well, it's a system, isn't it? Let's grab this set back over this way. Put up some defenses to theoretically help. We're researching more things. That's going. Let's put around the middle. We could also just put large power poles. That would get us around here better too. Whatever. Maybe some more like regular ammo here too. Want to put gun turrets here still. That's an idea. Also need more walls of those. Let's do a few things while we wait for more express belts. Could set things up in a different manner, of course. That. I'll put a defensive section down here. I definitely don't have full coverage by any means. As long as it's just okay. It's probably fine. We could put up actual walls that connect everything. Would be a thought. Just put one down here at the bottom. It's also a question of whether or not things would actually just attack towards the solar panels. It's like maybe not. Hard to say. If we get attacked by things, we will figure out if we need to put other defenses other places. That's right for now, though. All the steam engines are just going. They're doing their best. Just like a stone mine here. This is why we really need to get the other stone mine. Make this keep going. Ah, it's the last of the coal. It's a brand new day out here. Which means there's no coal going this way, which means nothing's happening there, which means nothing's happening here. Cleaning up stuff. In our totally still a temporary base. Cough, cough. And let's go there. Let's go through here. It's gonna be here. Mixing in a little with the solid fuel for power. Also, how's the oil doing currently? Empty on light oil, empty on heavy oil, full on petroleum gas. Okay. Well, that's not exactly what we want. Ratios of things have messed up again. Do we need more petroleum gas or something? Do we really need more light and heavy oil for things? I guess they're making the solid fuel here. They're just still going fine. Storage tank 30. Keeps going. It's just using up all the light oil, basically. That's okay. I don't need it all being also converted back to petroleum gas. It's not the worst problem to have, though. As long as we're making lubricant, which we are. And I don't think that's really doing much else. So, looks good to me. Seems fine. What are we doing? We're getting ammo for the gun turrets. We're getting walls to protect the turrets. Use some more walls here. There you go. The accumulators are accumulating. Look at them go. They're doing their best. Okay. Yeah, trying to drive down through this path is really not going to work. Just a way to be able to walk, at least. It's something. Ammo for you. And ammo for you. There you go. You already have some. Yep. Need some steel boxes here. Make some of those. Okay. Let's see how many express belts have been made. See if that's good enough to get everything connected. Everything's looking better, at least. Not too much copper's getting down here. That's just being used here anyways. So that's doing okay. science that's happening. Things are being made at good speed because of all the assembly machine 3s. It's looking alright. The things that need to be backing up are backing up. That's what counts. 300 and some. That could be enough. Honestly, at this point, do we even need it? It's future-proofing. Sure, why not? It is being made, and that's great. Depends on if it's using up all the current iron, which I don't think it is. We can get this working as well as it will be. Maybe also bring a second belt up from the other iron mine, potentially. Yep, it's fast. Express belt. Here. Over to here. All the corners also don't help. Again, another problem that was solved with cliff explosives. Yeah. Alright. Run into a rock. Also fine. 70. Oh, we connected? I think we might be connected. So it's only going to be going probably at fast belt speeds. Well, fast belt plus a bit, because some of it's also going to steel. It's backing up. That means it's doing the best that it can. See if we can also send this down to the other steel too. Help with that a little bit. I think that is also just doing fine though. As long as more is coming through. Looks like it is. Capacity exists. That's great. Okay. So that kind of solves that problem, at least for now. Doesn't look like we really need the speed modules currently. So that's good, because that would have been wildly expensive. If we want to extend the express belt system further into the base, actually have express belts worth of plates being made, then we would probably need more. As it currently stands, it's going. And the steel's also going nicely. Copper's doing its best. It's connecting here, it's splitting off to connect back to this one, and splitting off to go. Yeah, it's okay. Could be better, but it's okay. Things are happening. Okay. I think we need to continue on here then. Oh, not much copper's getting to here currently. All this copper going as fast as I can? You betcha. So that means that not a lot of stuff is being made. Okay, so we are kind of copper short. I'll look into that. And then, potentially, either robots or nuclear. It takes a little bit to get nuclear up and running, so we should probably get that started at least. That'd be a good idea. For next time. Goodbye.